Today is a big day, people. Today, we get to throw an engine back into this vehicle here. Pretty epic.
Okay, that was epic.
I have the bottom end of this engine together. It's ready to rip. It's ready to go. I just have to throw the motor mounts on the engine itself and the trans, and which is just 3 mounts. You have the side mount on the timing belt side. You have the rear dog bone mount. Dog bone, I don't know if it's a dog bone. But you have the rear mount in the back, and then you also have the trans mount. Those are 3 mounts that I have to worry about, so those are 3 mounts I'm going to worry about. But without further ado, less talking. Let's go move my car out of this driveway over here and prep it to get a new engine. Let's do it. Now we get to push this big old beast back. Away she goes. Got the car up here. Here's a little peek into what's going on here with my engine mounts. I'm not painting the back one because no one's gonna look at that, so screw that one. But these now, that one's on. I gotta say, I do really like the purple. And after 5 faithful years, my Harbor Freight impact finally died. 5 very faithful years. That impact has been through it all. It's been through 3 of my vehicles. Well, I've only had 3, so it's been through 3 of them. Harbor Freight gets a lot of crap. The things last me a very long time. 5 years. 5 years. Since my, well, is it 5 years? Yeah, I'd say around 5 years or so.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Finally dead. But right now I'm bolting up all the engine mounts here, and then I have to put the alternator.
Did I stutter? Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Bracket on, which should go right there. But on that other engine block, it's ready to go in. I just got to move some things in here and get it ready to plop in there, you know. So that's really about it. Not much else. Gonna get started on that, and then I'll update you here soon when I have the engine around, all mounted up, or not mounted up in there, but all the mounts on. So give me a couple seconds and I'll have that done. Got the engine over here. Look at that nice paint. I didn't bother painting the backside, so don't judge me. But I got the half shaft on now. Excuse the music, I should have turned it off, but I got the half shaft on now, and I'm going to throw the trans on. So enjoy a time lapse. So as you can see, the trans is on. Look at those engine mounts on there. I gotta say that purple looks good with that. So, and plus that one's gonna be like that too. But as you can see through that time lapse, please don't put an engine together like I do. Use proper equipment so you can save your back. Now, I was trying my best to keep my back as straight as possible. I do power lift, so I had an idea for form. But as you can probably tell, it's kind of hard with objects like this, and I just had no choice. I couldn't really do it any other way, so that's just how I had to do it. But that's a L, you know, keep that in mind for next time I ever do something like this. But it's ready, it's pretty much ready to go in there. I do want to put the alternator on before I do throw this in there. That is one thing I really do want to do, and I didn't think I was going to, but I might throw the pulleys and everything on. I can do that when it's in the car, but it might just be easier to do it right now how it is. But I don't know, we'll see if I do that when it comes. But other than that, it's ready to rock. I say let's send it in. Engine is moved into the engine bay. Now I just got to figure out how I'm gonna lift this bad boy up and get it to where I need it to be. I might have messed up with doing it like this. I should have put the engine in first alone and then done it, because the engine's really light. I thought that trans is really, it's pretty heavy. And together they're even heavier, if you could imagine that. So I'm just gonna figure out a way. I somehow need to put this jack under that, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go because it's so heavy. But you know what? I'll figure it out. When I figure that out, I'll start a time lapse because I'm gonna look like an idiot for forever trying to get that under there. So excuse us for a little bit. You know, I said I was gonna do a time lapse and I didn't, but got the engine hoist here, and this would have been the longest time lapse in the world for putting an engine in. This is not efficient at all. This was not a good way to do it. I first had the engine on there, as you saw earlier, and then I pushed it over here, got this under the car, then I wrapped that ratchet strap around the engine, and then lifted up with this, and about 2 hours later, I have everything bolted down as it should, and it was a process, and it was a pain, and you're probably happy you're not going to watch that time lapse, because it was terrible. But on the good news, look at that, we have an engine. Now, I'm really sad I got my paint dirty, so I'm going to take the blower thingy and come through here and blow this all off. So I'm going to do that real quick. I've been pretty sucky with keeping track of what I'm doing and how this has been going, but right now I got some goo gone because when I painted it, I duct taped the deck of the block. That was a mistake because I left a whole bunch of gunk crap on the block, which I mean isn't a big deal. Goo gone and a little bit of Scotch-Brite will take that off no problem and not mess up my block or anything. So that's not that bad, not that bad to worry about. But now I gotta I'm gonna get that off, and then the head is ready to go on at any time. So that's my next big adventure. And now I'm gonna try to stay better at doing the rest of the stuff because I absolutely suck at it. But I'm gonna be better, I promise. Let's do this. Can't even see you. Give me a synopsis on what's going on here.
Okay, so it looks like you've gotten the engine in. Now, from what I can see, you're gonna be intaking a whole lot more air with this like this.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not even gonna hook it up.
It's probably good that it's loose because when you hit bumps, it's got room to move. But, and oh dude, the compression with having these suckers open, that's looking good too. But no, this is looking good.
Call that Bluetooth compression.
Bluetooth compression. I'll ride in here and I'll just hold the spark plugs right here, and I'll dump some gas in with my other hand.
Sounds like.
And then we might have to, I don't know, kind of box this off, you know, so
Something can happen.
I don't know. It's looking good, dude.
Sweet.
It's looking really good, actually. Psyched.
Sweet.
Pumped.
Can drive it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It'll be running today. Guarantee it.
Today,
Yeah.
you're gonna be out here all night?
Dude, it's not gonna take. Dude, all I gotta do is put the head on, torque it down, cams, and time it. That's it.
True. It's just cold, dude. Sure.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 bolts.
You know how many times I've put engines in vehicles and been like, oh yeah, I'll have it done tonight. You will run into one or two little problems and be like, and just start throwing wrenches at it, maybe.
This is adult Legos, man.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, I got mad with one of my Craftsman like I was tightening something and it slipped. I hit my hand. This was not like recently, but last time I rebuilt my engine, I took the wrench. I got pissed. I yelled and I threw it in the ground. I haven't been able to find it. It's sunk in there. I need
I did that once. I threw a wrench at the ground, and because it was rotating this way, and then it hit, dude, and it sprung back up, and I like dodged it, dude, and it was like a missile. Up, almost hit me in the face. Learned my lesson since then. I was hoping I would stay here. What's it look like up there?
It actually looks pretty good.
Dude, that thing. This would almost fit. My car's a little wider, huh? No, dude, I feel like that would fit, dude.
It would fit. Like if I was to take my bumper off, it'd fit.
Dude, we might have to try this.
Put that bumper on.
Yeah.
It'd work. It's like a dolphin nose with these.
I want to see this thing with this bumper on here.
It looks sick. I'd have to get the long headlights.
You could put this bolt in right here.
This one too, and this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This one that'd be tight. Wait, is this?
This is freshly painted. Dude, I feel like this car would look sick with this bumper on it.
Hey, well, do you want to see a picture of dolphin nose?
How's the height? Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you.
Two.
I don't know if this is this recording.
Yeah.
All right, I got Dustin here about to hop on his D-bike.
What's up, dude?
About to throw the head on him, throw some copper spray gasket on this bad Bama Jamma. Slam it on there, slam it on the engine, torque her down.
Torque specs.
Just give her a good bump. Yeah.
That's where you zoom in on my face. Is it...
The music is on.
Cheers, brother.
And drink you some tape. Or no.
Drink you some of that.
It's so close. Yeah, dude, I accidentally well, I didn't accidentally spray it, but I sprayed it with your engine paint, the Chevy orange, the nasty
Yeah.
Chevy orange, man.
Oh shoot! Dang. Oh dang.
Dang.
Well, that's only a couple more horsepower. You need some more.
I know I should spray the entire intake like that. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna put this on without damaging things like I did last time.
Don't mind my film work.
Don't
No.
worry.
Professional. Wow, it just died. I swear to God, it just died.
No, it's still going.
And the screen's black.
Yeah, it turns off.
Oh.
Oh, dude, that intake, the top intake button right there.
What do you want?
Just like,
Just rip it
yeah.
out of it?
No.
Dang, I had this cool angle going on, and you messed me all up. Who knows if I'm even getting you on camera right
Here,
now.
you can just like,
Oh, okay.
that's, go wherever.
Okay.
This is the hard part. Lining up my dowels. I need a.
What do you need? You want me to hold this?
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I've only built,
I think
you
it's
know, a ton of Hondas.
I build
Yeah.
Hondas every weekend, really. This is like my
I don't remember having this big of a problem on like clips. You know, trying to line up dowel pins.
Well, maybe if your clips was even together.
Well, shoot, dang it. Ow.
That's. Okay.
Is it in there?
Yeah, it's in there good. Dude, oh, this is magnetic? That's pretty dope.
Aggressive.
It's magnetic, it's meant to do that.
All right, so what? Now what?
Stick the head bolts in.
Stick the head bolts in. Heck
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Let's get to jamming.
Torque her down, baby.
Oh, I see. The paint matches the electrical. Now it makes sense.
What matches what
Now I said the paint matches the electrical. Now it makes sense.
What do you mean? I don't get it.
Well, it just all makes sense now.
I don't get it.
All right.
I don't get what you're saying, man. You're just...
Are you sure you weren't intentionally trying to match this?
Where's my head bolts?
If I knew where your head bolts were at, I would tell you.
They're right here.
Mom just yells out the window, "I don't babysit your head bolts."
Head bolts.
Nice, dude. All the dirt and grease, and
You're really supposed to keep track of which one went in which.
especially if you're reusing the ones that came off the engine.
But this is a different engine, so we didn't
Yeah.
pay attention to that. It's whatever. They
But-
snap, they snap.
Yeah. Still torquing them, so I mean, it's
Torque?
still torquing them, so I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
No, nothing matters.
Nothing matters at all, especially when you're, you know, getting down.
How many Ooga Doogas?
Couple of Ooga Doogas. What are you oiling right now?
My bolts. You're supposed to oil threads, man.
I had, you know, ARPs. Yeah, ARP special grease.
I got stock. Oh, you do? Yeah. I saw it about stole it.
What, the ARPs?
Yeah, your ARPs. Look
I
at that.
don't know if they would work in this one. Those
No,
are
probably not.
long, dude.
Hey,
About the size of my lower unit.
compensating for something. I drive a Honda.
Oh, I hope my filming's okay. It's kind of cold out.
A little chilly there.
Dang, that just slid right in there, huh?
I don't screw around, man. I build engines. I build engines and I find your woman and I steal her. That's kind of my job in life.
That was aggressive, dude. That was an aggressive statement.
Inserting my head bolts.
Hang on. Just do that slower. Ooh, yeah. Okay. It's just satisfying. Just drop it in from the top.
I hope these aren't the girdle bolts. I don't think they're. No. I had the girdle bolts around the girdle.
Drop it in, and just do a fast drop now. Just drop it. Dang, son.
This is gonna be the most high horsepower H22 A4 ever built in like ever.
Just lurking. What is that box? Can you
The what?
tell me what this box is here for? I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Must have been for extra support.
It's kicking box. Kickboxing.
Are you serious? Listen to this guy.
I'm a genius.
Oh.
Dude, I don't even. I'm so lost right now. I have tools everywhere. I just don't know what's where anymore.
Do you feel the pressure?
Dude, I need a half inch. Dude, I don't know where my half inch is. I think I've taken every half inch of your toolbox.
You see that sign over there? Look real good on your car.
First step torque 29 pound-feet, foot-pounds. That's what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, that's.
They keep calling me about my extended warranty.
Dude, I get those all the time.
Dude, I get a call like every day. Probably 4 calls, multiple calls a day I get for my extended warranty on my 86 BMW.
One time I got a call from New York saying I had a warrant out for my arrest. Like, I need your social security number. I'm like, I don't remember buying a warrant.
That's funny.
Oh, dude, she's torqued. Torqued? I'm gonna do one of these. Make my life easier.
There you go.
Screw up my torque.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say extensions mess up your torque specs, my friend.
That's okay for the first round. Oh gosh, I got it. Oh boy. I love how adept you are on the angles.
Well, dude, it makes the whole video.
Wow.
If you haven't noticed.
I even. This video's gonna be so much better than all your other words. If you haven't noticed.
You're gonna be like putting the video together. The camera's gonna be like.
He just makes it better.
It just makes it better.
Ready for this? This is gonna be the one that hits the torque on.
Is this wide angle? I hope it is.
Oh yeah, dude, she's wide.
Cool. I was saying the same thing
like
about
it wide, Dustin.
your girlfriend.
Joke's on you, bro.
Whoa. This girl come up to me today.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, this girl come up to me today. Oh, is that funny, dude? Oh my gosh.
It's the first girl I've seen in months.
I mean, yeah, I've been locked in the house all.
I haven't seen one of these specimens in 3 years.
And then I was like, well, hello. But no, yeah, this girl come up to me, and she's like, and it's like 9 o'clock, right? It's getting dark. And she's like, don't you need help?
No.
And I was, because I'm moving my stuff, moving out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be staying in that pop-up. Yup. And so yeah, she was asking me for help. She's like, yeah, I've been watching you all day. I'm like, it's 9 o'clock. You're just asking me for help. It's dark out, and I'm on like my 6th trip, hauling stuff on top of my car and stuff. She's like, yeah, don't worry. Just let me know on a time tomorrow when you wanna help me. And then I get like inside, and next thing you know, her husband was messaging me on Facebook.
Oh really?
Yeah, and he was like asking me what time I wanted to move the stuff tomorrow. It's like, oh.
Hello there, husband. Was he juicy?
Huh?
Was he juicy?
Juicy.
Was he a juicy dude?
I hardly know the guy.
You really eye him up?
Probably shouldn't be making jokes on the internet about him. I don't know him.
Oh.
Thank God they asked me for help, though. Tomorrow they're gonna help me move my couch. Maybe.
Oh, they're gonna come over your apartment?
I just thought it was funny that they watched me like struggle all day,
and
then it's like 9 o'clock, dark out. They're asking me if I need help after I've moved like everything. I don't know. My fingers are numb. This is intense. This is hard work holding this camera.
Oh, I got it.
Dang.
Sorry, just really had to happen.
Can we get a leg up on the next torque?
This one's already torqued. I'm just checking.
There we go. Let's do a full. Don't poop your pants, man. There you go. We'll do that on the next one.
You gotta make sure she's torqued.
But we'll do like a close up. Okay.
Oh gosh.
That might be too low.
Oh, one more.
Put the leg. Get the leg. Get the leg. Get the leg. There you go.
There we go. That was smooth. Oh, dude, the stick is in my way.
I feel like we should be getting some way cooler angles than this.
Stands in my car. Is this good?
Well, they hopefully won't see my feet.
Those things are gross. I don't want to see them either. I don't like the sound of that
This
one.
might be a cool view.
I'm not liking the sound of that bolt.
Do you think they'll see my shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, I ruined it.
That wide angle lens. Tell me it's wide.
It's wide.
It's kind of what it was built for.
It's so wide.
Remember we just talked about wide things earlier? Nice, nice. Alright, this is the final pass. This is where crap gets real. At 72.3 foot-pounds. I can't go to 0.3.
It's 0.3?
Yeah, 72.3.
Wow.
You know what that calls for? 75.
70.
51,
What's the torque spec say on the phone?
60. 70.
What was it? 70.
72.3.
Wait, you're gonna go 75?
No, I'm going 73.
Wouldn't you go 73? Yeah, you said you're gonna go 75.
I know, I was just joking with you.
Oh.
Not really. I wasn't joking, I'm not kidding. It's not funny. This is always the pass that scares me.
What's scaring you about this pass?
In case something like strips or breaks.
Oh, the last one? Is this the last one?
Yep.
That's, yeah. Ooh. Oh, last pass. Yeah, okay. Last
Jeez,
bolt.
you just getting it?
Last bolt, last pass. It's not the last bolt, it's the last pass.
It's the last pass, idiot.
I'm paying more attention to my angles than I am anything of anything else, especially what you're doing.
I think it's torqued. Oh, God.
Oh, dude, that was scary. That was...
You're telling me this is my engine.
My butthole is puckered.
I don't want to put the other block in here. Oh, it's on the verge. I'm just...
On the verge of snapping or being torqued?
Both.
Nice.
Oh, that's torqued. Boom.
I'm excited to hear this thing rip.
You gonna stay here till it runs?
No.
Oh.
I'm cold, dude, and I need to relax.
That's stupid.
I've been working really hard all day. So have you, but...
Okay, this one's scaring me. It's not scaring me when it's torqued.
Talk me, master, talk me.
Oh, yeah. Ready? Oh, God.
Wow,
It's not torqued.
that was insane. I feel like your body was trying to tell you it was torque.
It was.
He's
That's
like-
why I stopped. Jeez. I know what my body tells me. I'm not an idiot.
Was it like 2 degrees out here?
No, it's 30.
Temperature of the metal can also affect torque readings.
Yeah. Just wait till this thing expands under heat. I don't think I'll do a full heat cycle today because I'm not going to fill it up with coolant. I just want to start it.
Why don't you get some sleep? Start in the morning.
Because Mom wants to build a chicken coop tomorrow. That'll be my day. Just build a chicken coop, so
Wow.
I want to get I want to get this done. Says it's torqued. I'm gonna believe it. I'm not going back in here.
If the Levi's can fit it. What? 24-footer, dude. That's a big sausage, you know? I don't know,
I
dude.
didn't catch it at first. Yeah, dude. No, I just gotta.
Kogels.
Kegels or kegels?
Something wrong with this guy.
That's you, man. You mentioned it. Dude, now I just gotta put the cams in, time it, done.
Sweet.
This is like, I've done this part so many times. Well, I mean, I have to put the intake on, maybe.
Yeah.
I've done this part so many times.
It looks good. You've done a really good job. Really, really good job. I'm highly impressed.
It's not my first rodeo, Dustin.
I know, like, well, even like the first time you're doing it when I was at work, you were sending me pictures. It seemed to go together really quick. And
What, did all the other engines?
yeah, when you rebuilt the other one.
Yeah, well.
Shoot, you did it twice, didn't you? Or did you do it once?
No, I just rebuilt that once.
Oh, I
Then
thought you had it apart twice.
I'm building this one.
Well, I remember you got it together fast, and this is going like super fast. And I wasn't expecting you to do all this paint work. It looks 100 times better.
Yeah, I know. This is the cleanest this car has probably ever been.
Yeah, it's
Since it
it's looking sweet, dude. Like it's starting to have
character.
Yeah, exactly. Like it didn't have any character, but now that you've put your touches to it,
Touch.
it's starting to come out and show.
Touch.
All this purple stuff, and it looks really cool.
The purple accents look really good in the engine bay, I think.
Yeah,
I think
dude, black and purple's always been like my favorite combo.
purple's like my favorite color. So
Yeah.
I gotta use it somewhere. I'm happy I tinted my headlights. I was kind of scared about it, but I like them. Yellow looks.
good.
Oops. Yellow looks better on this car, but purple looks not too bad either. So now that I have mostly everything together, now I'm not gonna try starting the car because it's not timed yet, and yeah, it's not timed yet, and I have no oil in it, nor do I have the filter on. But I'm at least going to do one of these. So I don't know, I kind of just want to turn it on. I'm not sure why. I just do. Everything's plugged back in, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Well, I didn't hear any big booms, so that's good. But, oh baby. Oh yeah, I wanted to check if there's fuel leaks. Ooh. Alright, let's check the fuel. Anything leaking out of there? Negative, Ghost Rider. So we should have fuel. Nice. So pretty much what I'm waiting for is this belt. Oh my gosh. It's yelling H at me. So this belt has to go around the crank pulley, but there's a pulley behind it. I don't know if you can see, but this pulley right here is in the way for me being able to get the belt all the way over to the back pulley there. So that's what's in my way right now. That's my struggle. Other than that, all I have to do, throw the filter on, and time it and oil. But there is a couple things that I did break. So this is your speed sensor here. This is pretty much just what tells your odometer how fast you're going. So that's broke. I do have to solder that back up, which would be these two leads right here. And I also broke my engine coolant temp sensor lead. I don't know how I did that one, but I did it. And then I also broke my oil pressure gauge, so I have to solder those wires on there now. It used to be where you could just screw it in, but I screwed it up enough to where it's I broke them off, so I have to solder them now. So while I wait for someone to come here so I can get this pulley bolt off, I'm gonna just solder some stuff because there's not much else I can do. I'm gonna throw the filter on too while I'm at it, and then I'm gonna clean the top of this off because that's kind of dirty. This was my last engine. I didn't think I was gonna use these caps, but I decided, since these are the cams that came with these caps, I decided to use the caps, and so that's why I did that. But other than that, now I just have to I'm just gonna solder some things. I got the exhaust on. I had to cut two things off down there. They were in my way from being able to get this thing up here, so I had to cut those off. That's on, that's good. Now this is a turbo manifold for a 4G63. Now these are very similar to the H's, but the H's have a little bit bigger of an outlet, so we're thinking chop these like that and maybe have to bend or move some pipe or maybe add something, cut that flange off, cut this flange off, and weld that onto that. And so far I put a poll on my Instagram, go vote. Here, I'll put it again. Actually, no, it's gonna be done by the time I post this. But it's either top mount or bottom mount. Put a comment in if you want a top mount or bottom mount. Top mount would be pretty dope, bottom mount would be pretty dope, but bottom mount will be so I can run my full exhaust, because I do want to run a full exhaust, but if it comes to it, you know, might have to run a little bit of a hood dump. I don't know. But that's the plan as of right now, and I'm excited to get this engine started. You have no idea. I've been just waiting. Like, these cams are ready to go. I just need that belt on, fill it up with oil and spark plugs, and boom, I can start this thing. So I guess let's wait. So I'm coming to you from the future now. You're not supposed to know this yet, but this car is in fact running. Now, I have been very lazy on my videos as of lately, and this is a really long video, so if you made it this far, good job, good for you. I know it's going to be over 30 minutes long, because in this video I'm putting the engine in, I'm putting the head on, and I think that's where I am going to be finishing that off. But it took a lot of work to get to this point, and just stick around for the rest of the videos, because it's gonna get pretty wild, especially now that, as you can hear it, it runs very well. So I did forget to film an outro for that video, which is why I'm making it now, but it's kind of cool. I'm coming to you from the future. So in that case, stick around if you want to see what happens, because there is some interesting things that happen before this car does get started. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night, and a good rest of your week. Racer Freak, peace out.